This came up several times actually during today.
Yeah.
The jogger's knee. So as I said, Trevor's going to...
It should go up and down. Very often, if that muscle gets stronger than that, or the other way around, if this is weaker than that one, knee keeps going sideways. And that is runner's knee. What you need to do is, you can see, I still got those muscles from 40 years ago cycling. Theoretically, you should have this called a shape, different sizes. That's the muscle you need to develop. If that gets weak, you tend to get knee problems. Typical runner's knee. That's the vastus medialis for the purists. What you need to do is you straighten the leg, call it a knee press. Press your knee down into the floor. Can you see what happens? And then you hold it for 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000 and relax. Enough. Take the...
Yeah, do come in by all means. Come forward.
This is far too light, I'm just showing you. I normally use anywhere between 4K and 15K on this. Take the leg up, and you see the muscle working, and then down. You take it up to a count of 1, down to 1, 1, 2. That is called a concentric contraction. This is an eccentric. Concentric, eccentric. With a concentric, you are getting 70% of the benefit. The eccentric, you are getting 30%. So if you do that and let go, you straight away lost 30% of the benefit. So up smartly, down slowly. The other type of contraction is isometric, where you tense the muscle and hold it for 6 to 10 seconds. What we did first, the knee press, that's an isometric. If you combine this and hold for a second or two and then come down, give the best of both worlds. Up smartly and then down. Do both legs. With this, you work more of the muscle. You said you get that one, so this is probably better than just the knee press. Okay. Foot up and hold it for about 10 seconds. I'll just keep it holding a little bit shorter. So bring it up, hold for 10 seconds, down to the floor again, up and down. So you do it 3 times. It'll take you roughly just over half a minute. And then up and down for about 12 to 15 times. It's very important that it touches the floor, because you get what you call a micro rest. As soon as it touches the floor, the blood goes back into your muscles, and you put it up, it comes out of the muscles. So if you keep doing that, it gets hard. It's harder because you're building a lot of lactate, but you're not flushing out the blood. You think you're working harder, but you're getting less benefit. So always up and down. Again, the principle, up, down 2, up, down 2. And keep the toes pointing down very slightly. Of course, do both sides. The weak thing goes first, but more often than not, is the knee and then the back. If you only did one exercise in your life, this is it, the cat stretch. You push it up, let's hold for a second or two and gently relax. You must never ever push your back down. If you do, you feel it, you're compressing all the lower vertebrae, can put a lot of strain on the lower back. I know they do it in some of these classes. Don't do it, because you do put strain on the lower back. But push it up, hold and gently relax. Do that first for about 15-20 seconds. We do that every morning. So let's get out of bed. My wife does it as well on the other side. Cat stretch, I mean. As soon as you get out of bed, do the cat stretch. Stretch the back. Yeah, okay for the rest of the day. Fine. That stretches the back. That strengthen the back, the diagonal lift. There are other exercises you can do for the back that give you more more strength, but you don't need to. If you're running a marathon, you don't need so much strength. If you put too much strength, the muscles get shorter. You need flexibility as well. If you were to do sprinting, hurdling, pole vault, high jump, I'll probably do some other exercises. This is good enough. And of course, other side as well. 12 to 15 that side. And as you get better, I normally use about 6K on my leg and about 4K on the hand. If you have a dumbbell, same thing. Between 12 and 24. Again, 2 sets. Twice a week is more than enough. I have a routine. You don't have to. You can do it one at a time or go through the whole day. You start with your upper core. I mean, you can. That's the easiest press-ups. You can do the triangular one, which is a little bit harder. Knees apart. Keep your ankle crossed. That way, you're actually lying on your thigh muscles, not your kneecap. If you do that, you're on your kneecaps, so cross your ankles. Or you could do your full press-ups. I throw this challenge. When you're 70, see if you can do a full press-up. Tell me when you're 70.
White yet?
You've got a long way to go. Mine was about 3 weeks ago.
Not for me though.
Right, seriously. Do the press-up, work on the upper core. Straight onto the plank. Everyone's on the plank. Okay, if that's too hard, on your knees. Important thing is, before you do the plank, hold your belly button in. It keeps your pelvis in a neutral position, and then breathe freely, comfortably into the stomach. Very, very important. If you don't breathe freely, at best you lose some benefit, because you're working your diaphragm muscles there. At worst, I mean, it could be dangerous if you have high blood pressure. You hold your breath. Your systolic blood pressure goes through the roof, so it can be dangerous. Always breathe comfortably, in and out. So doing the plank, breathing comfortably, and then you could go straight onto the wedge. If you have a weight, you can work your triceps as well. To the other side, and just doing it very quickly. Working on the mid-core, the lower core, top leg up, bottom leg down, top leg down. And of course the other side. Done the upper core, lower core, bit of the mid-core, and the last for the core muscle. Well, that's all you need to do. This I call it the combo. There are 3 exercises. You can do the cycling. The easiest is this one. Again, belly button in, breathing freely, deeply into the stomach. This is the easiest. This is level 2. This is level 3. This is level 4. Right, let's do this. You do this for about half a minute, then do a crunch. When you're doing a crunch, always go back, come up to about 45 degrees. From there on, you're actually resting. So just you keep your hands there. Very difficult. So working the rectus abdominis one that goes up and down. The last one in that group is the transversus. Work the transversus abdominis. That's the corset muscle. That's the core area. One works here, lower core. This one works here, mid core. Work the upper core. You can do the whole lot together. I call it the fly cycle. You're doing your flies and the cycles at the same time. If you're a triathlete, if you do swimming, work your upper body a little bit more, helps with the swimming.
call it a multi-muscle exercise. You use all the core muscles at the same time. Well, you can do your normal flies and pullovers. Obviously, you'll be using a heavier weight. I normally use about 5 kg on each hand.